I'm going to show you a very important skill. I am going to show you how to hand pollinate. Good morning, y'all. This is Angela from Art of Creation Homestead, and I'm coming to you this morning as I'm doing my garden walk, and I'm gonna take you along with me, and you get to see the garden at its glory hour. I think the morning for our garden is probably its glory hour. The evening is too, but the morning, everything is just beautiful and refreshed, as you can see. And I'm going to talk to you while you look at this beautiful garden. I'm going to talk to you about a problem we're having this year, because some of you may be having the same problem. In early spring, we saw a ton of honeybees and a ton of leafcutter bees. For those of you who don't know what a leafcutter bee is, it is a small, mostly black bee that will not sting you, but are one of your best pollinators you can possibly have. If you look them up, you can find lots of information about leafcutter bees. But as the summer has come, we are now seeing no leafcutter bees and no honeybees. All we're seeing are a few bumblebees. And while bumblebees do pollinate well, they don't pollinate as well as honeybees or leafcutter bees. We're also hearing a lot of people in the area who are saying that they're not seeing any hummingbirds this year. And the reason for these things makes me extremely mad. I don't want this to be a rant video, so I'm not gonna go too deep into it. But the reason that you are seeing these problems is due to people spraying Roundup, or herbicides or pesticides, either one. Because Roundup will kill all of these things. I mean, if Roundup is sprayed on wildflowers and bees or hummingbirds or whatever go get nectar or pollen from these wildflowers, they will die. And apparently someone in our area has been spraying some Roundup or something, and it has killed our pollinators. So, as a result, I'm going to show you a very important skill in case this is happening in your area. I am going to show you how to hand pollinate. Things like these beautiful tomato blossoms or these beautiful bean blossoms. Those, you do not need to worry about the pollination of those beautiful blossoms, because a tomato blossom and a bean blossom, a pea blossom, corn, all of those things, their stamen contains both male and female parts, so they can be wind pollinated. The wind can just blow them gently, and it will transfer pollen from one flower to another, and that's great. They're pollinated. You don't have to worry about things like that. But things like zucchini, any kind of squash, cucumbers, anything of that nature, have both a male and a female blossom. And pollen has to be transferred between the male and the female blossom in order for them to produce. Now I will show you on a yellow squash plant that we have, I will show you the difference between the male and the female blossom. Okay, you have two blossoms right here on a yellow squash. And see, this one right here, look at the stamen of it. See, there's your stamen. It's very straight. Also, you look behind the blossom and see, all you see is a stem. You don't see a small squash. See, you just see a stem, no small squash. Now this flower over here, see, the stamen looks completely different. It's wide open. It looks so much different than that one. And look behind it. There is a small yellow squash. So this is a female. This is your female blossom. This is your male blossom. So you want to transfer pollen from your male stamen to your female stamen. There's several ways you can do this. You can do it just with your fingers, or you can do it with a Q-tip. You just take the Q-tip and you rub it around on the pollen on the male stamen. See, you can see on the Q-tip, you've got all kinds of that beautiful yellow pollen. Now, you want to take it to the female and you want to rub it around on the outside and on the inside. Now you want to go back to the male and get some more, go back, rub it around. Now, you can also just break this stamen off the male and rub it around on the female. That works as well. Now, I'm going to take you and show you how to pollinate cucumbers. Okay, now we're over here in our green stalk where we have our cucumbers. And the same goes for cucumbers that goes for squash. See, you have this blossom, which is going to be a little harder to see the stamen because it is so small. But if you look really close down in there, you will see that there is a straight stamen. If you look behind the flower, there is nothing but a stem. Where this one, if you look real close, you can see that the stamen is different. And you look behind, and there is a baby cucumber. So this is a female blossom. This is a male blossom. Now, you're probably thinking, how am I going to use my finger or a Q-tip to do this? I don't use a finger or a Q-tip to do cucumbers. You just take this male blossom, because you have a ton of male blossoms. You just pinch it off like that. And then I tear the flower down so that stamen is exposed. See, you can see that little stamen sticking up. Now I'm going to take that stamen to my female blossom and gently rub that stamen of the male blossom onto the female blossom. And now your cucumber is pollinated. Now I'm going to keep pollinating and trying not to just be irate about someone being so inconsiderate of our pollinators, and trying not to make this into a rant video. So I'm going to keep doing this, and I just want you guys to know we love you guys. We appreciate your watching. God bless, and have an absolutely amazing day.